Mic check. Fantastic. Looks like we have a signal. All right. Just give me one moment here as we just somewhat set up in the background. And yeah, I mean, what can I say straight up? It's the type of news we was all waiting for a while. Of course, we understand that these authorities have to, you know, put evidence together and do certain stuff, certain things. But at the same time, what are the odds of the timing? And another thing, what are the odds that he magically gets off somehow? Because for some reason, I'm still thinking that's going to happen. I still think somehow magically he's going to get off. Again, if you haven't read the title, and I noted the thumbnail at least, of course, I'm talking about David Anthony Burke, of course, aka also known as D4VD. Also, I'm talking about the artist singer called David, with one of the most craziest situations that I've personally come across in my time doing decodes. Although there's plentiful by the myriad that's crazy, but of course the nature of this one, how it's all gone down thus far. I mean, really, as I said many times before, I'm pretty sure if I had a car that had a body in it, let alone that the body was dismembered and whatnot, I'm pretty sure I would have been in that police station a long time ago. I don't know, about 7 months. Yeah, if they tracked a car back to Audio Oracle, yeah, that I, however I got the car, fully bought out, fully paid for, whatever, and or I leased it and took it back to the pound, or it got towed to the pound or whatever, because I took long to take it back to the rental people, whatever. And they find all of that after discovering the smell, then they trace it back to me. How long do you think it will take authorities to come and get you or myself? 7 months. Fuck off. No fucking way would it have took them 7 months. There's just no way. So that alone, I mean, what are the odds of that? Again, condolences first and foremost, of course, to Celeste. Also, a quick disclaimer, again, I'm not responsible for your lack of understanding. Again, many Zombieland variant fools will say nonsense, coincidence, and or apophenia. And as we already know over here, that's because your IQs are, not bigger than your shoe size. Now, if you didn't know, before the main story yesterday of him being charged with first-degree murder, which we'll get into in a second, you can see some of what I'm going to say in a moment. So if you just go into my community wall post and, expand it so you can see what was written underneath, the April 20th is the 110th day, which we'll get to in a moment. And so if you write out the D4VD, you know how he spells David, when he first got arrested, that was 19 days after his birthday? And David equals 19. So again, what are the odds of that? So 19 days after his birthday, and it was on the 16th of April. Yeah? D4VD equals 16 and 19. Again, if you're new catching this, follow I know many won't catch it, but as I say, I don't really care. First and foremost, you know, if Celeste is looking down or whatever the case, you know, and or for the cosmos to know my intent, anything else is a bonus. So if it's 1 view, 2 views, no views, don't care. No likes, no shares, don't care. As long as I'm doing my bit, that's what matters. Anything else is a bonus, as I've already said. Give me one moment here. And yeah, in the description there is a playlist in there, so be sure to take note of that. There's another video I need to add to that as well. Of course, go to the obvious channel for that. You know the one. Number games. Not that we should even shout these people out. You know, these fucking egomaniac pendejos. But again, as I always say, right? As long as I do my bit, obviously, if you turn too annoyed and bitter, then you easily turn into what what you talk about that you don't like, so to speak. So you have to be careful. You know, they may not shout out, but you know, I'm still doing my bit. So there you go. I pretend to not see you and be sometime-ish. Shout out to those, of course, that do know of one's existence and realize how long I've been here. You know who you are already. Give me 1 second here, getting ahead of myself on my notes that you can't see. Give me a sec. But right, so let's now go to give me a moment here. Let's quickly do these quick slides here from that other person quickly. There's a couple that I just quickly screen grabbed, and then we'll get back to my part here. But yeah, he did a song called "Here With Me." That was his second biggest track to date, after the song "Romantic Homicide." And remember, "Romantic Homicide," I mean, we'll get to that in a moment. I mean, if you're not up to speed with that, just bear with me. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Again, there's a playlist there that I already just mentioned as well. So if you're not up to speed, because we're not going to go over everything prior to his, arrest and being charged with first-degree murder. But anywho, from the release of "Here With Me," sung by David D4VD, it's 186 weeks from the release of that in 2022, which was September 22. All right, so September 22nd, 2022. And there's a lot of times when you see the young girl's name going around, and through the news and whatnot, and they just say Celeste Rivas. But if you didn't realize, her full name is Celeste Rivas Hernandez. But anywho, with just Celeste Rivas, her name equates to 186, much like 186 weeks, right? From the release date of the song called "Here With Me." All right. Also equals 78. And of course, that goes with the car, the Tesla. And before we get back to "Romantic Homicide" fully, It was at the Billboard charts at number 33 as well. So you know the level 33, right? I mean, give me a break. So Tesla 33 and 78. Celeste Rivas equals 78, right? Now, the day she got discovered, of course, that's not the day of her actual death, but ritual sacrifice 251. September 8th is the 251st day of the year. Now, we'll quickly go back to and also, excuse me, hold up. Yeah, we'll quickly come back up to date, but just before that, lastly, Romantic Homicide. It's like 1 month and 18 days, and that came out, what's that, the 201st day of the year, July 20th. And in 2022, but basically he brought out the audio on that day, and then the video to accompany the actual, audio only song release from July 20th was released on Celeste Rivas Hernandez on Celeste's birthday. Yeah? Which was September 7th. And remember, the word death equals 97. Again, her body, years later with the situation at hand, gets discovered the day after. And that's the other thing I heard Number Games dude say. He wasn't sure why they jumped around from being 15 and 14. That was because he probably forgot, or totally forgot, that her birthday is on the day before her body got discovered in the front, aka the front of the Tesla. So that's why some people will say 15, some people will say 14. Even though she died at the age of 14, because obviously her death was, how long before her birthday came up and the body was found. Again, her birthday and her body being discovered is a day apart. Again, her birthday is September 7th, and she gets found on the 8th of September. I'm pretty sure her full name equals 98 as well, to go with that. There's all of that. And also her full name equals 118, like 1 month and 18 days. Remember, the audio for Romantic Homicide came out July 20th. Then Celeste Rivas Hernandez, gets discovered 1 month, 18 days later. And in the outside, basically Jewish, or it's been renamed to Latin, I'm pretty sure the word homicide equals 118. Death also equals 118. So again, what are the odds of all this factoring in? I mean, again, whether it's all organic or nefarious, I mean, how do you just discard this information is beyond me. Now, Romantic Homicide. So before it's staying at 33 on the Billboard charts, before that, because I put out a video for it, and you can even see it on my community wall post, the video right here from 6 months ago, 7 months ago. And you can see what I wrote. We'll get to the top part in a moment with the April 20th, 110th day, but just go underneath that. We'll start there with that sentence where it says, reminder, and what is today's day? And of course, I'm talking for yesterday. So what was yesterday? Excuse me, I'm burping. So what was yesterday's day? It was 420, right? The big smokers day. Cannabis and whatnot. But anyway, yesterday's date was April 20th. And yesterday in the news, David Anthony Burke, aka D4VD, gets charged, right, with the murder of Celeste. And again, Romantic Homicide on the Billboard charts went to number 42. And if you write out the word homicide, it equals 42. Oh, sorry, that was on the Spotify charts, right? That was on the Spotify charts. And then on the Billboard charts, it went to 38. Yeah, before going to 33, it went to 38. Watch the video, you can see it visually if you don't believe what I'm saying. Yeah? The word R.I.P 38. Again, if there is nefarious Masonic activities, Masonic 38. Murder equals 38. Killing 38. The word death 38. Found dead equals 38. Again, they found her, you know, her dismembered body in his car, or leased car, whatever the case may be. So again, found dead 38, cancel 38, destroyed, all those type of words equal 38. Even words like drowned, etc. Yeah. Now, April 20th, right at the top, April 20th is the 110th day of the year. If you write out first degree murder, again, he got charged with first degree murder. First degree murder equals 110. So again, yesterday was the 110th day of the year as of April 20th. If you write out first degree murder equates to 110. Here we have D4VD, David Anthony Burke, being charged with first degree murder on that day. Unbelievable. And of course, let's not forget the chef kiss stamp of approval. Yeah, and you got a chuckle here because remember, nigger equals 42, all those derivative words and terms that equate to 42, like brother, like boy, like bus. Think about Rosa Parks on the bus. You know, a whole long ass list. Yeah. Again, they show you in movies. Again, Into the Spider-Verse, the cartoon Spider-Man with Miles Morales. He gets bit by number 42. Then in the follow-up, he goes to Earth 42. You know, you got to go and watch the trailer for Disney Lightyear. No, is it Lightyear? Buzz Lightyear? You know, they made the spin-off, but it's not Toy Story. If you watch the trailer without watching the movie, you will see the black lady or the black person that's got on the spacesuit has the number 42 on her spacesuit. Why is it not Buzz Lightyear, the white guy or doll, that's got the 42? I mean, can give you endless examples, yeah? Endless. Now, also note, April 20th, again, 4/20, drop the zero, zero is just a placeholder. So 42. But anywho, April 20th, 2026 has a life lesson of 34. 4 add 20, add 2 add 0, add 2 add 6 equals 34. Murder equals 34. So all the days after 7 months, again, if I had that car with a body, dismembered body on top of it in a car, or anybody on this street, anybody else, right? Anybody, how think do you would be your ass be in the police station under interrogation? Would it be 7 months' time? Fuck off. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. So again, hold up here. Is this thing? Oh. Also, today, hold up here. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But do you know what? I'll say this bit right now. Now imagine there could be some curveball of something that magically gets him out. Because I would not be surprised if he gets out. I'm telling you now, I am not going to be surprised if somehow this guy, this fucking absolute scumbag pendejo, David Anthony Burke, aka D4VD, I'm not going to be surprised if he gets off. I'm not going to be surprised. Because interestingly, the word free equals 34. So that would be something, right? If he gets off. And the word free equals 34. I mean, come on. So again, murder 34, the word free equals 34. Also, the day he pled guilty on, or it came out that he said he pled guilty, which I think was the Monday, right? Because they had some stuff in the court. Yeah, of course it was. Then they had the press with the police and whatnot, or defense attorney, or whatever the case may be. But give me a moment here. Was it not 32? I thought there was a numerology of 32. Give me a moment here. Because the word guilty, I don't want to go to ahead of myself, or am I chatting shit? Hold up. Hold up now. Okay, hold on. Wait. Ugh, God, hold up. Going back on my notes. We're right there. Oh, here we are. Yes, yesterday I had a numerology of 32. Guilty equals 32. So again, the day that he's been charged with first degree murder, the 110th day of the year, first degree murder equals 110. The 110th day of the year, on a day of a life lesson of 34, murder 34, all right? But sorry, he pled not guilty, even though he was going to say he's really guilty, and the word guilty, excuse me, I misspoke before a moment ago. But anyway, guilty, if I did, I may not have this, but anyway, he pled not guilty, but guilty equals 34, the numerical value. And yesterday you got a numerical value of 32. 4 and 20 and 2 and 6 equals 32. You see? I mean, what are the odds? Wow. I mean, what are the odds of this? I mean, think about all the people that are covering this right now, and not one of them, apart from, you know, people in this place, in this part of community, with the numbers, is showing you, wow, what are the odds from her body getting found, the song that we already covered before, but I spoke about it earlier in today's transmission, the song Romantic Homicide, the release of the audio, the release of the video, which came out on her birthday. The audio came out on 20th of July. Then it's 1 month and 18 days from the audio release to the girl's birthday. Because remember, her body got found years after the release, because this is 2022. Her body gets found in 2025, the day after, which is the 8th of September. And Celeste Hernandez, or her full name, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, equals 118. Homicide in the purple Gamantia, Jewish Gamantia, renamed Latin, equals 118. Then when he got on the Spotify charts, he got moved to number 42 at the time. Go on my community wall post, there's a video, 1 minute, something that I made. I'm talking in it, I'm showing it on the screen, laughing, saying, oh my God. He went down placements from wherever it was before in Spotify charts. Then he's gone down to number 42. Homicide equals 42. What was yesterday's date? What was yesterday's date? 4/20, drop the 0. Come on, man. And then again, all the murder stuff with the Billboard charts, and he went to 38 before going to 33. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. And again, yesterday, it was the 110th day of the year for the, 20th time now. First degree murder equals 110. On a day of a life lesson of 34. 4 and 20 and 2 and 0 and 2 and 6 equals 34. Murder equals 34. Getting back up to guilty. Guilty equals 32, although he's pled not guilty. Yesterday he had a numerology of 32. I mean, give me a break. Wow. It is just absolutely crazy. And wow, it's 30. Wait. Hold up, man. Well, you got 3 months, 0 weeks, and 1 day. So from the day, basically from 4/20, going to the annual release of the audio for romantic homicide. Oh my God. Romantic homicide. Excuse me. Let me start that again. So from the 420 with the being charged with first degree murder to the upcoming annual release date of the audio for romantic homicide, which is July 20th, you got 3 months, 0 weeks, and 1 day. All right. And did I not get that here? Hold on. What? Did I not bother with that? Did I not get a screenshot? Oh, it's here. If you write out charged with first degree murder, you get 301. Yeah. Remember, you got first degree murder, 110. I've gone over that already. 110th day of the year. If you write out charged with first degree murder, you get the 301, like 3 months, 0 weeks, and 1 day. You also get, give me a moment here. You also get, give me a moment. Sorry, guys. Hold up. I want that 131 that I just saw. You got 13 weeks and 1 day, alternative span. Give me a sec here. 13 weeks and 1 day. Where is that? Give me a second here. I saw I had a 131. Oh, how did I forget? David, D4VD. Remember, we went over the 19 days after his birthday when he initially got arrested, right? Which was the 16th of April. David, D4VD, equals 34. D4VD equals 34. What are the odds of this? Come on, man. What? David, and remember, when she got found, if you take out the middle name Rivas and you just do Celeste Hernandez, it equals 79. Murder equals 79. You've even got the 83 in there. Murder equals 83 and 79. Killing 74. Celeste Hernandez 74. Again, her full name. Celeste Rivas Hernandez equals 118. Again, homicide equals 118. Death equals 118. Remember, it's 1 month, 18 days from the audio release to the video, which came out. The video came out on Celeste Hernandez's birthday. Wow. As we've, spoke about many months ago. That part's nothing new. But, it's still, wow. But with the 33s, Burke equals 33. We have got a 33 coming up on the date duration. I'm just trying to look at for, well, the 32nd prime is 131, I'm pretty sure. So I was trying to look out for, I thought I had something written down with a 131, but I cannot see it, so. But yeah, remember, guilty 32, right? Pretty sure the 32nd prime is 131. Yeah. Right. Right, let me just start at the start of my notes properly so I don't keep juggling around type of thing. Now, from 2022, with the release of the audio, July 20th, remember the 201st day of the year. Well, hold up. Wait. Yeah. And the 201st day of the year, when the audio came out, July 20th, remember the Jesuit Order 201, you've also got that span from, is it her death date to when, was it her death date to his birthday? Yeah, I think it's her death, or when her body got discovered day to his March 20th birthday. You get the 201 days. So, that's in a couple of spots. But anywho, Celeste Hernandez, without her middle name, Celeste Hernandez equals 164. And July 20th, the audio release of Romantic Homicide with David, D4VD, right? That day leaves 164 days of the year. Again, Celeste Hernandez, without her middle name, equals 164. Again, what are the odds? What are the odds of all of this just coming together? Wow. What are the odds? That's all I'm asking. What are the odds of this, please? Again, David D4VD 34. Yo, murder 34. Again, if you get some free equals 34. Again, I mean, I don't want to keep going over, but wow. This is a dub plate right here. Also, September 7th is the 250th day of the year. All right, that's her birthday. Remember, time, death, R.I.P. equals 25. 250th day of the year. And remember, David equals 16, 9 and 7, day numerology, 9 and 7 equals 16. Again, all of this we would have went over before. Also, that day leaves 115 days of the year. Killing equals 115. And Masonic, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be Masonic tentacles involved. There is no way. I mean, could it all be organic? Because there's a lot here packed in. And I know things, is gonna work in tandem and work together, and the universe doing its thing. But man, don't be surprised if there is nefarious, entities involved. And he's, and that he's also one of them. Because what are the odds of this? Elon's in there as well with those tentacles. I remember when he was dubbed the richest man of the year. Was that in 2022 as well? That was the 78th year. Hold on, let me get this up here. The 78th. Let me get these notes up. Was it the 78th year after he died, Tesla? Give me a moment here. Yeah, the 78th anniversary of Tesla, Nikola Tesla, right? And that was 2021. Also, Burke, remember, Burke 33, Tesla 33. Again, we have got a date coming up, duration with the 33 in there. But anyway, yeah, so Elon Musk declared the world's richest man for the first time, January 7th, 2021, on the 78th death anniversary of Nikola Tesla. Again, Tesla 78, Celeste Rivas equals 78. I mean, what are the odds? These dub plates. Also, another quick dub plate. You remember the show? There's a show in the UK called Desmond's. All right, old school show, Channel 4, Desmond's. I think they were from Trinidad or Barbados. But anyway, it was about a man who had a haircut and who had a barbershop. Well-known show in the UK, comedy called Desmond's. Desmond's equals 42. Desmond's equals 42. I'm telling you now. Of course. Desmond's equals 42. Right. Now with the body being found. Oh, why have I got that date up here? Hold up here. Why have I got this date up? Oh God, why have I got this date up? I think this date is the release of one of his songs. It might be Here With Me. You got the 139, which of course is the 34th prime. But I think, hold on, let me check my history here, rollout. I've kind of gone ahead of myself here, which I shouldn't have done, but oh, excuse me, I almost forgot. Celeste equals 33. I mean, give me a break. Wow. I'm quickly going with that 33, so I don't want to overlap myself too much. But anyway, Celeste 24 and 33. Remember, Burke 33, Tesla 33. Remember, 33 degrees of Freemasonry, because I'm telling you now, don't be surprised if he gets off. Remember, the word free equals 34. D4VD equals 34. Murder 34. Yesterday, with the big stuff in the news and him in the courtroom and all of that, and then them doing the press conference after, on the day of our life lesson of 34, yeah? From his birthday to 420, his birthday is 28th of March, you get 3 weeks and 3 days, or a span of 24 days. Celeste 33, Celeste 34, Burke and Tesla 33. I mean, give me a break. Again, police, people, order, society, masonry, words like magic, sex equals 33. Witches and sorcery, you know, all those type of words. Actor 33, Hollywood 33. Also, if you take off the, hold on, I might as well play that actually. Shit, how have I not? Come on. Yeah. Trust me, you know that's my gem right there. Law and order. But I mean, what are the odds of this just all coming together? Eh? Wow. What are the odds of this? It just, wow, never ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze. We might do this twice today. I might go again with this one later on. Again, for Celeste, you know what I mean? Fuck you lot are long. You know what I mean? We'll probably go with this one again later on tonight, you know. Again, for Celeste. Yeah? Fuck you lot are long. Zombieland variance fatigue. Fucking hell, in its various forms. All right, so from David's Crusty Creature birthday, again, you got the 3 weeks, 3 days. Celeste equals 33, Burke 33, alternative span 24, Celeste equals 24. So for 24 days. But anyway, if you include the end date, you get 3 weeks and 2 days. The word guilty equals 32. Even though we know he's guilty, he's gone and said not guilty. Yeah, and remember the day in question itself for 420, 2026, he has a numerology of 32. 4 at 20 at 2 at 6 equals 32, like the word guilty. Also, shit, the day numerology, I haven't even said this yet, the day numerology is, of course, 24. Day numerologies never change regardless of the year, because, of course, you're adding the year and the day. Or the month, excuse me, the month and the day, excuse me. And, of course, 4 at 20 equals 24. Again, Celeste equals 24. Come on. Oh, my God. What are the odds of this? This is undeniable, man. Absolutely undeniable. It blows my mind how people are just so reluctantly slow. You know, reluctant to learn and slow. That's what I should have said. Even when shown. Now, from her birthday, 2025, which would have made her 15. even though she clearly died way before her birthday, and her body being discovered the day after her birthday, which was the 8th, as we've already shown, and broke that one down. So again, she died at 14. Remember the word dead and end equals 14. Yeah. Now, he's 7 months, 2 weeks, and 0 days. Wow. What does that look like? 7 months, 2 weeks, and 0 days from her birthday, 2025, Celeste, to when this scumbag pendejo, piece of shit scumbag, David Anthony Burke, got charged with first-degree murder on 4/20. 7 months, 2 weeks, and 0 days. I've said it enough times. You paying attention? July 20th. And we know Jesuit 72 or Jesuit Order 72. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if he gets off. And from her birthday, if you do it in the same year with her birthday, so do it from yesterday to her birthday, upcoming, of course, you get 20 weeks in 1 day. Just like from her death to his birthday, you get 201 days. Again, the Jesuit Order equals 201. Huge number. We've gone over the list of 201s of significance. How many times? Alternative spine is 141 days. If you write out 33, you get 141. So go figure on that. Also, 21. Give me a moment here. Burke equals 21. Go figure. Also, Burke equals 78 to go back with the Tesla. So again, Tesla 78, Burke 78. It's just amazing how this just goes under people's radar, man. Nobody cares about this significance of numerology gematria and or whether it is organic or nefarious activities involved. Again, don't be surprised if this scumbag gets off, yeah? So wholeness, capture on the rebound, maybe. Oh, hold up. Wait. That's why I had the April 23rd. Good thing I looked. I was quickly going from my slides here. Hold up here. Let me wait. Let me just double check when that song came out. Because they say she was last seen. No, excuse me. The hair with me saying I misspoke because I already said it properly before, but it wasn't logged in my brain or etched in my brain, if you may. But that's September 22nd when that came out. When Celeste was last officially seen, they are saying it was April 23rd, 2025. Again, excuse me, I misspoke earlier or moments ago because it wasn't that long ago when I said it. And I overlap myself again because the 139, remember the 34th prime through Masonry 139, murder 39, David equals 34, murder 34. And we've got 139 days from her last being seen on April 23rd. Wow, brilliant. I landed on this slide at the right time. So last time she was seen, April 23rd. Interesting as well. She got cut up on that day, be it knife or chainsaw. I'm pretty sure there was some chainsaw stuff that factored in as well in recent times. I'm pretty sure I documented it with the last entry. And we had that gentleman up here from America. But yeah, 4 at 23, 9 up 27, knife 27. And a lot of his music videos, you've got knife in there and cutting off limbs and he's holding knives. Again, knife 27, ritual 27. But anywho, 139 days from her last being seen, with the day that they say, April 23rd, to when her body gets discovered the day after her birthday, which is September 8th. Remember, murder 34, David 34, 34th prime is 139. And again, if there is, who's nefarious activity involved, again, Freemasonry equals 139. And let me just double check this 30 as well, because the 30th prime is 113. Give me a moment here. Just quickly look here, quickly. Yeah. The day her body gets discovered, September 8th, yeah? 98, 9/8. Well, if you write out Celeste, Rivas, Hernandez, it equals 98. And that's the same one, when you write out our full name, remember, we went over the 118 with homicide and all that stuff, and death 118, and the 1 month, 18 days, if you remember that, right? Her name, full name, also equates to 98. Also, David Burke, 97 as well. Remember, without her middle name, Rivas, Celeste Hernandez equals 97. Murder equals 79. Death equals 97. David Burke, without his middle name, Anthony. David Burke equals 97. Also, from the last time they say she was seen, April 23rd, 2025, to this scumbag pendejo creature, David, with his last birthday, March 28th, 2026, 340 days. Again, drop the 0. 0 is just a placeholder. So there you go. Murder, David, 34. And again, if he gets off scot-free, the word free, 34, I'm not going to be surprised if this guy gets off somehow. I'm telling you. So yeah, we'll do a round 2 on this one later on this evening for Celeste. Both of the videos will be for Celeste. Obviously, first and foremost. Again, condolences to friends and family. Again, even though I know it's not going to get traction or anything like that, there's not going to be any traction as per usual. Nobody's going to see the video. Nobody within the numbers, Gamontrians community is going to share the video, put it on their wall post. We already know this. Yeah. But you come on my wall, you see I share Gamontrians from the community. I share stuff from outside of the community, stuff that you need to see or know about. You know what I mean? Also, if you haven't looked up how bad the food is and how fake the food is and what they're doing to the food in America and the UK and wherever else, be sure to just look that up, because right about now, you've got bread that's lasting 6 months with no mold. That's not normal. You've got fruit that you can bendy, and it don't break, from melon to avocado. How is that possible? Cheese that don't burn or melt. Yo, these people are evil. They're evil beyond belief. So if the cheese ain't cheesing, yeah, if the cheese ain't melting, the bread ain't getting mold on it. Yeah, and obviously the cheese, nothing's getting moldy. Think about it. If they're engineering the food to do all of that, and you're eating the food, look how they're either going to just kill you off or have you have some crazy shit, whether you got the most craziest headaches now all of a sudden, you didn't realize, you didn't read the packaging, how now it now says, the craziest small print, you have to have your eyes extra beady, pull out your go gadget micro the magnifier. Yeah, go gadget magnifier. Fuck, man, these people are evil, man. Your kids are eating it, loved ones, friends, family, the local family next to you, down the road, down the street. Yo, man, these people are the worst, man. They are the worst. They truly are. Um, I mean, they are just the worst, man. And they'll never truly get held accountable. You know? Wondering why your children got autism or got this thing or that thing, you know what I mean? Why they're just treating us like guinea pigs, spray the sky, do this thing, that thing. I mean, these people are the worst. Wood chipper, along with the Zombieland variants. Happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. So, holiness spreader for like hashtag don't be a basic B spreader. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. I'll catch you on the rebound. Maybe.